Hey, Donnell, how you doing, man? Good to see you, mate. What are you up to? Ain't seen you since your fishing the other day. Oh, just seeing if anyone had what had happened if we went live. Find it all a bit frustrating, to be fair, but my eyes are all puffy still as well. I got something in it the other day. Hey, people, where you from? You could just. Hey, Mystic. I'm alright, yeah. Alright, mate. I just been. I got woke up this morning about 7:30, about 7:45. Next door, but one neighbour's dog is fucking idiots. He lets his dog out in the morning before he goes to work for 2 minutes, and it just runs to the fence and barks at it because it's retarded. I don't look it. Oh, thanks, Mystic. I don't know, I did something to my eye the other day. I got something in my eye. I was just having a vape and contemplating what to do, and I watched one of my live streams back, and they look completely mental. Looks like you had fun the other day, last night, Mystic. Appreciate you defending me in Jeff's live, if that's his name. He seemed to slip up the other day and say Jeff instead of John. I was like, alright, so his name's Jeff then. Why'd you call yourself Jeff if your name's John? What happened? What, in the live? Oh, it's not bothered me because it's not going to affect. Yeah, it's not going to affect anything. Like, it don't bother me. And I made about 10 subscribers out of it, so it's like, whatever, mate. It's like the randomest way to like help someone out. But he came into my live and was chatting, and I was talking, and he was talking, and it was just normal, like having a laugh. And then he went and started a live and told everyone that I'd called him a racist, and I told his mum and his grandma and his auntie, and I was ruining his family by telling everyone he's a racist, which he clearly, well, whatever. He's clearly got some sort of fucking opinion on it. But yeah, and then he was like just saying that they should come to subscribe to my channel to like find my side of the story or something. And then he was calling me out and saying like, we'll get in the boxing ring or something. We'll fuck not. But then he was just, yeah, he did a live this morning in bed with a bottle of wine. And it was just like, he said so many random. He don't realise what he's saying, obviously, half the time. I don't realise what I'm saying on my lives either. I've just watched one of them back and I look completely mental. But yeah, he said some really crazy stuff on there. He was saying he was gonna like die live on a YouTube, and that's the content he's giving people and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, he said I called him racist, and I told his mum and stuff. I don't think his mum's alive. And that people should come to my channel and subscribe to tell me that he's not a racist or something. It's odd. It was like a weird like envy and jealousy. Yeah, that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to like create some sort of madness, but at the same time he just made an absolute fool of himself and like made me look fucking nuts as well. And I didn't even say anything. But yeah, he was saying he would offer me out and like, oh, it was just like, dude, you're like fucking 60-year-old bloke. can't even see straight. Like, I don't feel intimidated or like anything by you. But anyway, yeah, it was just wild. It was going on for about 20 minutes, and then people started messaging me and saying, "Oh, have you seen his live? Have you seen what he's saying?" Blah, blah, blah. I was like, fucking hell, what's going on? I was like, I'm not really bothered, to be honest. I was sharpening my axe. But anyway, yeah, that was quite fun. I just woke up a bit groggy this morning because it was red hot last night, obviously. Everyone's dehydrated to fuck, so smashing water. And I've like, I think I grazed the inside of my eye or something. And then, yeah, dog was barking this morning. And then all I do is lean out the window and shout, "Shut up." And the dog stops, and it's like, why am I looking after this guy's dog? Why is he not telling it to shut up? No, we didn't quite get it. It passed underneath us. It was just south of us. We got a little bit of rain and a weird, like, it went windy and stuff for a minute, and then no, I saw it on the map though, Mystic. It was obviously like where you were. How's just 7 people in here and like 2 people like messaging? No one's saying anything. If you're in my live, just say hello. Like, don't be weird. Like, fucking weird, bizarre. I'm trying to work out YouTube as well. It's just been a frustrating couple of days. It's been absolutely roasting hot, which I love. I love the sun. It's amazing. I've got loads of it. I love it. But it's been really frustrating trying to work out. I was enjoying it on the balcony. Love them. Yeah, I bet it was amazing, but it kind of missed us. It didn't look. It didn't look like a storm either on the radar thing. It just shows rain really, so you can't really tell. But it just looked like a little band of rain. 10 people in here. Wow, look at that. 10 people. What's going on? Hey, how you doing, lady? It's a bit random, isn't it? Anyway, I started this live just to see what would happen. And there's like 10 people just watching me, like, sat on end of my bed chatting shit. It's like, what? 9 people. I'm not bothered about numbers. It's just, I'm trying to figure out, like, how can 10 people be in here watching me and not saying anything? It's odd. But yeah, thanks for Mystic defending me last night and Lady defending me in there. That was just bizarre. Like, just don't bother next time. Just ignore him. It's clearly right off his bonds. It's a spectator sport. Yeah, I know. I mean, I sometimes just watch someone's live for a few minutes and just go, what the fuck's going on? So I get it. But yeah. Yeah, I just had a bit. I was just saying thanks to Mystic because she was in there and he was like, "Oh, I'll make you a mod again or something." And she was like, she just carried on slating him. Like, it was hilarious. I was watching it. And then Nikki was like messaging and like going, "Have you seen this live? I've recorded it." And all that. She was like flapping. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't care what he says on his lives. He's an idiot. And I made like 10 subscribers out of it or something. 8 subscribers. I'm nearly 100 subscribers now, so I was like, whatever, mate, cool. You do your thing, drink your wine. And he was trying to make out he was trying to help me, but he was obviously mixed up and confused in himself because he was trying to help me, and he did because he got loads of subscribers. But then he was slating me at the same time, and it was like, that seems really confusing and awkward. Yeah, well, that's the thing though. But you watch a fishing live, and you know, someone's fishing, so they're just going to be there, not doing a lot. Hi, person from Russia. How you doing? Okchia, Oshia, Oshia. I don't know. Never going to read that. It's Russian. There's like 36 letters in their alphabet. He said at the end he was joking to get you some sub. And I was like, dude, you could have just like promoted my lives rather than like promoted my channel rather than like slating me and telling me. Yeah, Ryan, it's nuts, isn't it? I saw you in there, man. I saw the whole thing from about 2 minutes after he started, because that's when Nikki sent a comment and was like, "You gotta watch it." Yeah, that's the right phrase to use as well, Ryan. It's kinda entertaining. It's kinda entertaining. It's sort of, but not really. Like all the other people who don't know you or me or him or whatever, they must have just been going, "What the hell's going on here?" It's Friday, guys. Yeah, he's on bank holiday. Yeah, fun time. Yeah, well, it's another weekend, isn't it? I was going to go and buy a new phone today, but I haven't got into town yet. Yeah, it was May the 1st on Thursday, and it's probably bank holiday on Monday, 5th, I think. It's going to sort it in the ring. I know. I was like, I'm not touching your ring, mate. I'm going nowhere near your ring. Another hill walk for you tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, you said you were going to Old Manor Coniston or something. Maybe something like that. That's what you said anyway. I don't know. Did I vote? I'm always a bit two ways with it. Because to be quite honest, I think, well, I don't think reform's been brought up. Oh, got into politics straight away, haven't we? But I don't think reform's been brought up by the WEF, which the Labour Party clearly has, because Keir Starmer works for Davos. Um, but I do think Nigel Farage, I don't think he's racist or fucking anything. I don't think he's fucking like that. But I just do think he's a total prat, and he's just a businessman, isn't he? He's got loads of businesses going on in EU and stuff, and he's like milking money out of it. Yeah, lady's given her what's it called? Given her relinquished her consent or whatever. She's given in her Article 61 of Magna Carta, so it doesn't always mean anything, but it does mean something, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm not trying to slag it off. I'm just in two minds with it. They're all as bad as each other. Yeah, they are all as bad as each other. This is the thing. You're out the frying pan into the fire, aren't you? It's like whatever's happening behind the scenes with people from WEF, Davos, the WHO, and all these like millionaire oligarchs and all that. They're doing what they're going to do anyway, regardless of how you vote. Like we voted for Labour. That should have been more investment in services, more investment in mental health, more investment in public services. That's what Labour stands for. But it's not, because they're not doing what Labour used to do, even though they've always been pretty rubbishy. But it goes from Conservatives who take all our money, and then Labour who gives all our money and spends it, and then it's Conservatives, they keep it, Labour spends it. But it just goes on flick flocks like that. It's done it for the last 50 years, hasn't it? But yeah, I'm kind of like bored of it. I'm kind of bored of watching it because I voted and got passed off at the same time, pissed off at the same time. Why? What happened, dude? You getting on it, ladies and general? Yeah, the point is as well. You see, there's two minds, isn't there? You've got to vote. You've got to vote, or you ain't got a voice. But then you vote, and it don't go your way anyway because it's not first past the post. It's a complicated series of bullshit events where they just put whoever in charge because no one really knows the rules of why it happens. It's not a majority vote, is it? So it's not a democracy anyway. And so it can be argued that even if you're voting, you're not necessarily going to get what you want out of it. It's not a personal vote, is it? But at the same time, it's like, it don't work in the way that it should work. It should be local elections, and then however many local elections get won, that's the seats for the general election. But it's not how it works. It works backwards, and it's like complicated. So the Wales apparently have voted majority reform. So Wales is literally like just fucked off Westminster altogether. The Uni Party's dead in Wales. No votes for Labour, no votes for Conservative, all Reform. So they've already won that one. We had a Lib Dem rep standing outside the polling station trying to get your vote. And when people came out, she was asking, did we get your vote? And writing people's names. So I said yes. I don't know if they're even allowed to do that. That sounds well sketchy. They're not supposed to go near polling stations. They're supposed to have done the canvassing beforehand, and then the polling station is like, you're supposed to be left to your own devices while you're there. You're not supposed to be tried to influence. I didn't know they were allowed to do that. That's well sketchy. Do they stop funding wars, or does pay council tax or funding it? Sorry. Well, you're not being horrible, are you? You don't have to apologise. It's true. They are funding wars. And there's so much going on in the background with Israel and all this, and Trump and Russia and Ukraine's going off. There's like so much going off in the background. You don't know what you're really voting for, do you? Because Keir Starmer's done absolutely nothing from what he said. He says, I'm not going to take your winter allowance. So he took it. I'm not going to do this. What was it? Fuel payments. Gas prices and stuff. And then he did it. And it's just like, dude, you're just opposite. Avoided my vote in one of the papers, wrote a note on the bottom in protest. It's a joke anyhow. Yeah, it's just what I mean. The only time voting will make a difference is if everyone, and it take everyone to do it. And this is the point, you can't get everyone on the same page because everyone's like, oh, I've got an opinion. Everyone would have to spoil the ballot. So you'd have to just write twat across it or something and spoil your ballot. And then it would create a system where like everyone knows they've not voted. So if they start counting votes and like saying, oh, this one, that one, and it'd be like, no, we've all not voted. And then you would know that you're being lied to. But that's what I mean. You've got to go against the system to prove whether the system's working or not. If everyone just plays along with the system, you never know. It's always just goes along with it, doesn't it? I'm at the shop, didn't mean to ignore you, witch. Yeah, they are allowed. I didn't know they were allowed to do that. I thought once you were like going into the polling, I mean, maybe outside, I don't know. I didn't vote for them. Well, why would you vote for Liberal Democrats? I don't even know who runs for them. Do you know what I mean? They're not in the running, are they? Obviously, Nigel Farage is probably going to win. And he's kind of going against the establishment. But Nigel Farage is still the establishment. He is the establishment. He's a multimillionaire businessman with all his money in gold and crypto and stuff. Yeah, well, this is what I mean. If you're playing the game, you're playing the game. So you're promoting their game. Duck egg, Ryan. Oh, sorry, a duck egg. Told her to go away. Yeah, if you're playing the game, you're playing the game. You can't protest about the game being not fair if you're all playing the game. So if you're all voting still, you're all giving consent to be governed. And if you don't really want to be governed, you shouldn't be playing their game. It should be our rules, how we work. It's democracy. Not playing their game, voting, and then moaning about it. That's just dumb. Like if you're playing I just get told yes or no. Illegal to talk to people about what you voted for. Yes, but that's what I'm saying. So when someone comes out of the voting booth and someone says, "How did you vote?" It's like, you're not allowed to ask me that. I thought that was true, right? And I thought that was true. You're not allowed to. Maybe on the way in they can say, "Could we get your vote?" And you go, "Yeah, whatever." But on the way out, I didn't think you were supposed to do it. I don't know. That's just a British thing where people don't like it, or whether it's actually a rule. Maybe it's just like a wives' tale thing. Then I don't know. But we've got both sides of the opinion there. I thought it was at least like inappropriate to ask, even if not wrong or illegal. I thought that, Ryan, pissed me off, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like, why would you be asking people how they voted when they're voting, and then they're going to count it and you're going to find out exactly how they voted? Because that's what the votes are for. They count them. So it's kind of like saying, we want to try and get some data before the vote finishes. That's just dumb. Then 2 hours later, they knocked on the door and asked if I voted. Like, oh, mate, I'd tell them to fucking do one. I would have been like, if I tell you how I voted, what does that change? It don't change anything, does it? It don't make any sense to ask. It's like, why are you asking? What does it matter? What does it change? It doesn't. We'll find out tonight when they count the votes and everyone finds out what the numbers are. Like, I don't get why you would ask. I don't see what you would get out of that. It just seems weird. And at the same time, it's like a shopkeeper keep coming over to you, innit, and going, "Are you all right there?" Like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm stood in the shop looking. What's wrong with you?" It's like pestering, isn't it? They're allowed. I stood for councillor and did it back in 2003. Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah, no, I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about, either of you. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. But don't start fucking arguing in my chat or fuck you off. But what I'm saying is, it just seems a bit like, well, I could just say I voted for a fucking black fucking dog or something. And they go, "Oh, okay." It's like, well, so you've not gained anything, have you? You're wasting your time. You might as well go home and put kettle on. It's not very efficient, is it? That's the way I see it. It's just a bit dumb. It's like ringing your mate and going, "Are you fishing?" And him going, "No," if he is, or "Yeah," if he's not. It's like, well, you don't know what he's telling the truth anyway, so it don't make no difference. And I could put my vote in a little box and no one knows the real answer. Well, supposedly that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's dumb as it is dumb as. That's what I mean. Voting's dumb as fuck, because you're basically just saying, regardless of who gets in, we agree that this is the correct process, and it's not the correct process. It's not first past the post. It's not count the amount of votes. This is only a local election anyway, so it don't really matter. What people who are local to me, apart from Jesus, you're sending me messages and I'm already in a live. Yeah, that's all right. I just got your message through. I don't know why. I asked, what would you bring to my area? And he said, he specialised in trains and buses. And I live in a rural area. No trains around here, mate. Laughed at him and closed the door. That's what I mean. Like, that's a grown adult, mate. That's a grown adult talking to a grown adult, expecting to be listened to because he feels like he's on a pillar, because he's some sort of important person, because he's like, "I work for the Liberal Democrats." Like, no one even cares. No one's cared about the Liberal Democrats since like 2000 and 1996 or something. No one cares. They're irrelevant. And exactly, like, I specialise in buses. Oh, brilliant! You're going to bring a lot to the table, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm not saying that. Oh, I'm just talking. Basically, if you come in my live and I'm talking, just ignore me because I'm talking shit anyway. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Yeah. Putting a pan in your hand and saying which hand is it in, and you go left, and he goes right, and you go right, and then neither of you know what's right or wrong either. So it's just like it's pointless exercise, isn't it? Go home, put kettle on, mate. Worry about it later. Yeah, you probably did. You probably did, lady. I think my brother sent me another message on top and something else. I don't know. I'm literally just sat on the end of my bed. I've just like put my shorts on, and I'm just like, thought I'd have a look. Anyway, 5 people in here with no better to do. Yeah, you got to look at it like that, I suppose. Don't know. It's fucking the whole thing's a joke. It's not. It's just like it's like a pretense that it works. Everyone's just pretending that it works. Oh, we have to vote. It's a good idea. Like that's what's got us into this mess. That's then people will go, well, if everyone turned out to vote, we'd get a better result. And I'm like, no, we'd still get one of the parties. So whether we all voted for that one or only half of us voted for that one, we're still getting exactly what they want to do. Like I said, Labour got in. Anyway, we'll shut up about this in a minute, but Labour got in, did exactly the opposite of what they said they were going to do. So there's no point in voting. Whether everyone votes or no one. Basically, no one would have to vote, and that would be the only way to do it. No one vote. Absolutely. Warm to date. Yeah, it's just started warming up. It was cold here. It rained last night, didn't it? So, trains. Mate, I've been on train up, where was that? About, on the way to London last year, and then on the way to like Hull. I've I've seen parts of that HS2, man. It's like right next to railway, and it's just like another railway just there, but not there, but there. It's an absolute joke, and they're on about fucking it off anyway because it's cost too much money, and it's just like, yeah, that's all right. Enjoy your phone call. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of have to. I've watched some of my lives back recently. Well, some this morning and last night, and I've just got to like hold my tongue a little bit, to be honest, because I just like I've got no filter. I've got no social filter whatsoever. Well, socially I have a bit, but I've got no filter. I'll just say what I think, and this is the worst platform because no one can really argue. Um, but yeah, I've got to like just rein it in a bit because not because I don't want to tell anyone what I think, but like my views are quite they're not extreme, but they're very like they're wildly away from what everyone else thinks anyway. Like everyone else is still voting, and I'm like that ain't worked for the last 200 years, mate. Fucking pointless. The people who are voting are voted in, and they're paid by the people who want to do what they want to do. So it's happening anyway. So it's pointless. Cut your nose. No, it's a spot. Well, it was. I don't know. I think I like rubbed it in the shower or something. I don't know. I cut my hand last night. Did that on the axe, look. And I wasn't even. I did all that axe work, really hard axe work in that wood, and the axe head came off, and I took it off and fucked about with it for ages. And I could have cut myself. I was in flip flops. I could have cut myself. Could have cut my foot off or anything in those 10 minutes when I was messing about, and I didn't. I just put it down on the desk, and as I put it down, it like slid past my hand as I let go of it, and it just like nicked me on corner, and I was like, all that where I could have literally like cut my arm off, fucking hit my son head with it, and then cut myself by just putting it on the desk. Anyway, yeah, fuck politics off. I don't know why you started that, Mystic. You started that and then just buggered off, look. What was that all about? Started politics rant and then just fucked off, look. Yeah, you got yourself with an axe, didn't you? I can't get my axe sharp anyway. That axe fucked. Waste of time. And everything in my workshop last night, I realised as I was on live chopping a piece of wood, and like just everyone fucked off anyway because no one really wants to see it. People just want to see you ranting and like stick rockets up your arse and shit like that. Oh, don't you start on me? Oh, you're back. Well, you started that politics thing and then just disappeared. And I was like, where's she gone? I don't really care, but like, yeah, we'll see. Well, it depends if you like, if you're a normie or not. Do you know what I mean? If you're a normal, what do they call it? Dullards. If you're a dullard, where you just think everything's the way it should be, and like, yeah, government looks after us, and oh, they're terrible to us, aren't they? And they think you've got no power, no power whatsoever, because you're just a fucking flid. Then you think this way, but really, like, you know, there's loads of stuff happening behind the scenes. It's nuts. Weird mood today. That's all right, Mystic. You do what you like. I'm not bothered. You don't bother me. And like I said, I appreciate you like jumping in last night, and even though he tried to make this is the thing, people are like begging to be mods because it gives them some sort of power. Oh, dude. Yeah. Well, funny you should say that. It was an interesting way to get some subs, bro. I mean, I'm not sure. I knew exactly what you were doing because you came in my live and went, oh, let's start some fucking drama. And then you went in your live and just started mad drama. And I was like, okay. Like, I don't care what he said. Like, obviously, some of it was a bit too far. And I wouldn't have thought you'd have probably said some of that to me, to my face, obviously. But I was a bit confused and a bit like, is trying to get me subs, but by making me look like a cunt. So I was a bit unsure of like your tactics there, mate. I'm glad you've popped in to like say hello, like, but yeah, odd tactic, mate. I mean, yeah, I think I did get some subs from it, so thanks. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is the best way to get people in your live, but at the same time, it was a little bit backwards in the fact that it made me look an absolute fucking sausage. Well, it didn't, because I didn't do that. And no one knows anything about it. So, hey, Ryan's got his popcorn out. Good man. Mr. Maxonian, you're watching the football. Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, I weren't doing it. I started carving and realised that all my workshop had been baking in 40-degree heat for fucking whole day. It's 40 degrees when I walked in there about 11:30 in the morning. So all my like wood's baked, all my axes have shrunk, all my hammers have shrunk. Everything was just like baked and falling apart, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, it blocked Mystic because you were fucking calling him out for it. But I could kind of see what you were getting at, Sailing. But well, I watched the live. So like I say, you were creating drama, but at the same time, some of the things you were saying were like, dude, why? What? That's a weird thing to say. Yeah, I know where you're coming from. I know where you're coming from. I get it. But that's like me saying I can make this shop better by collecting everyone and fucking them off in car parks so I can go shopping on my own. It will make the shop better, but it's not going to make me any friends, is it? It's not going to get me any favours. But it don't matter. I don't care. No one cares. I don't care. I'm not bothered. And the fact you're in here proves the fact that obviously you were, in your mind, you were trying to help out. You were trying to like get me some subs by being all crazy, but you can't say you don't understand what I'm saying either. Because basically you're like called me every name under the sun, offered me out, said I rode a moped, like whatever. But so what I'm saying is, some of the things you said to get the drama was like a bit like underhand. But I get what you're saying. Great, well done. Yeah, but I'm not a drama person, mate. It's negative. Drama's negative. I don't want to be negative. I could just stick a fucking rocket up my arse and fire it out, and that'd get me views. Stop being tetchy. Dude, if you can never be wrong, you're not right, are you? If you want to come in my live and tell me what I think is wrong, then you're wrong. Yeah? I don't come in your lives and start telling you what you think is wrong. You're in my live and I'm telling you that I'm being quite conservative, to be honest, because if that happened in the street, it would be like, dude, are you real? Like, you're the one who's like bladdered, doing mad shit for views. That's great. Enjoy it, mate. I'm not part of it anymore. So, but yeah, don't come in my life telling me not to fucking have my own opinions. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You can't have that. It's mine. Yeah, it's how you live. Great, brilliant, love it. Everyone loves it. It's great. It's good for you, man. I'm not dissing you, but what I'm saying is you can't be like that and then expect no one to say, yeah, that's a bit. Do you know what I mean? You've got to accept my side of things as well. I'm being quite nice to you, dude. I'm not going to ban you or anything. It's gay as fuck. I'm not bothered. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I don't want to get views just for getting views, just for the sake of it. I don't want to be a negative bellend just to get views. It's not what it's about. I want to like get people who are interested in what I'm doing to also be interested in what I'm doing and me interested in what they're doing. If I just wanted views, I'd just get my arse out, wouldn't I? Do you know what I mean? I'd just start ranting about fucking Pakistan or fucking Israel or something and start blabbering. That's not what I want to do. Oh, fucking hell, that mate. That guy. Mate. I don't know. What is it? Low IQ? Low vibration? Disability? Like your mum dropped you when you were a kid? Like, what is it that people look at? People like that think that's a good idea. And that's what I'm saying. He's just doing it just for the views. I can't do it, mate. It's too cringy. Get your ass out. Yeah, that's what I mean. But I don't want to get. I don't want just views for views. Like a couple of subs here and there where no one cares and they never come back, whatever. And people in the chat. But if YouTube's creative process is aimed towards people just literally shitting in their own faces for views, that's not fucking entertainment, mate. It's not. Don't entertain me anyway. That's not the kind of lives I watch. I like watching people make stuff and do things and walk places and show you stuff that you can't see. Do you know what I mean? It's a virtual world. You could show people anything, you know? Oh, look at my telescope. Do you know what I mean? Oh, look at this, what I bought. Or see this, what I'm making. Or do you know, look at this beautiful waterfall or something. Do you know what I mean? To me, that's not going to get you 1 million views, and I know that. But if I wanted 1 million views, I'd just get my bike out and do donuts on street for half an hour, wouldn't I? And everyone would go, up retard, to start bezzing out. Well, there you go, mate. It proves it works. You've proved your point. But if it's a competition to like see who can get the most views or so. It's like, I don't know. I didn't start my channel just for the sake of it. Like, you did loads of like traveling and showing people around places and shit like that. Surely that's like more interesting. I don't want to just be someone's fucking clown bitch with like fucking bananas hanging out my arse just for views. Five likes. Where did that come from? Like the live guys, 6 in here, only 2 likes. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. People are so retarded. I could go on a massive rant about how retarded everyone is. You get in a yacht on, yeah, you get in a yacht. Nice one, man. Like it. Good on you. You said you were going to get one. I don't know which one you're getting, but I watch your stuff. Think it's interesting. Small YouTubers. I'm not saying you're small, but small YouTubers, like, it's fucking interesting. It's real life, isn't it? It's not edited. It's not like I did this perfectly just so you could look at it and go, well, he just fucking took him 50 goes to do that, didn't it? Yeah, I know. This is the thing. It's the old Roman Empire, isn't it? Look at the shiny, shiny, dangly, dangly, like, you know, we're the gladiators in the ring, aren't they? That put everyone off from realizing that the government's just fucking them, clearly just fucking them, red raw, right up the arse all day long. That's what this is. And I don't want to just be a clown. Do you know what I mean? I could just fucking put a motorbike helmet on and start headbutting walls and shit. Like, what? But like, that's not what I want to do my day. Do you know what I mean? Well, I'll just go for a walk and like chat to people and, oh, that's interesting. That's how I met Dunholm, and that's oh, Mystic came in. Sorry, Maxonian came in because Nikki, probably. But yeah, headbutt walls, you'll go viral. I don't want to go viral, mate. Do you know what I mean? Imagine your phone blowing up, 1,000,000 views, and you're just like, great. But I'm not even monetized, so YouTube would just make the money out of that, and I won't make no money out of it. You've got to have 5,000 watch hours or something before you can become monetized. So I'm not giving YouTube no money. They're not helping me out any, are they? That's what I mean. I know that sitting here, like, talking to you, just like, it's not very interesting. Only to you lot, because you're in the conversation. But, yeah. What do you want to do with your YouTube? Do you know what I mean? Do you want to fucking... I don't want to blow up. I just want to do a few things, pod about, go on some nice places, do some stuff. People like join in and go, oh, that's cool. So I'm like a niche anyway, aren't I? Well, you'll never get monetized then, will you, Sailing? Hey? Make crisps again, that was cool. Yeah, well, I don't know. I thought axing some wood would be quite fun, but obviously not everyone's bothered about it. It's like, I know, it's a way of trying it out, isn't it? I've done some carving stuff and no one gives a fuck. They'd rather just talk about tits, so what's point in it? No, I'm only joking, mate. Obviously, from last night, if you remember, you were telling everyone that I called your fucking mum a racist or some shit. Yeah, alright, mate. Enjoy. Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. That's what I mean. I'd rather have 10 people who like what you're doing than 1,000,000 people who have no fucking clue about anything to do with you. Do you know what I mean? They're like real life subscribers, like who actually bothered. They might come and talk to you and say, "Hey, how you doing?" or "What you been up to?" Do you know what I mean? Rather than people just going, "Oh, my dog's just pooed in my face." Like, oh, great! What a fucking retarded thing to say. Yeah, told his gran, his mum, and his auntie. Apparently, I don't know. It's kind of it was kind of creative. I saw the creative side behind it, but also I was like, did I? What? Was your mum just rang you and gone, that guy on YouTube that no one knows? He's just told me you're a racist. I could see through the charade quite quickly. But obviously, everyone on here, if everyone's just like low vibration frequency, low IQ, low intelligence level, fucking dropped on their head as a kid, the mum took heroin, so they're fucking thick as fuck. They're not going to see that, are they? And they're going to go, oh, people. What's amazing is, as a social experiment, that's amazing because that actually worked. That actually worked. People listened to what Darcy said and then came and subbed to my channel. Like, what the fuck? Like, how retarded have you got to be? Yeah, so what I mean, bit of carving, bit of basically, what it'd be is at some point I'm gonna get fire going outside and have a fucking fire and sit around fire like virtual fire shit. I'm not taking it personally, but at the same time, I've just said one tiny little thing about you and you fucking bit straight away. So I think I'm being quite reserved after listening to that fucking madness last night, dude. A whole hour of it. So you're saying, oh, don't take it personally. And like, well, I'm only just saying something, tiny little thing, and you've like already jumped at it. So yeah, fucking do it, mate. Just don't make my channel look shit. Just don't make my channel look shit, dude. Also, I'll just drive through your fucking front door with my car and fucking neck you. What I'm saying is, it's alright you going, oh, I only meant it like this, but you hadn't asked me about it. It's not like a grand plan that we made together. You've just randomly fucking skyrocketed off on your own fucking tangent thinking it's a great idea. Maybe I'm not quite up for it. Maybe I'm a bit like, shit, that means there's loads of my subscribers just think I'm a cunt. So you've got to see my side of it as well. I see your side of it. Totally, I can explain your side of it. It's WEF. Yeah, we're all just idiots. The people in this new generation rather see someone poo in someone's face, and that's the thing, mate. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh, just constant fucking need for shit. Yeah, the countryside where I live is absolutely beautiful. Yes, you have to buy it. It's the whole point. I was fucking ignoring that. I saw you live this morning, dude. I see all your lives. That's what I'm saying. I can see everything you're doing. So, and I know you know that, but also, are you conscious that, like, I'm not daft either? I might be nice on here and going, oh, how you doing, mate? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, if you're just trying to wind me up, I'll just fucking ignore you. I'm not getting subs, mate. There's 5 people in here, and the 5 people who liked it. They're the 5 people in the chat talking. They're the 5 people who came in to talk to me. There's no one in here extra. I'm not gaining anything out of it. Should show love at Sherwood Forest. Beautiful. No, I didn't get my new phone. I've not been anywhere yet. I've not done out. I've had a quick wash and did my hair, but that's about it. I hadn't even put my contact lenses in yet. But yeah, I've looked at them. Google Pixel 8 or 9. They're about the same price. I think the Google Pixel 9, was it? Was it 8, 9? Yeah. Yeah, a 9. They offer the 8 for like 20 quid a month, which is the same as my contract right now. Or you can get the Google 9 for like 28 quid or something like that. It's a bit more expensive. But yeah, that I'm probably going to go down that route. Probably. unless they've got anything else decent. Like they do a Motorola that's quite good. That's got like a bit more. It's got like dust protection and it's waterproof and shit, and it's a bit more rugged. You can like fucking chuck it about. So maybe one of those. What is it? A G58 or something? I don't know. You're not piss me off, dude. But at the same time, it's like going around someone's garden, isn't it, while they're on holiday and just completely fucking changing everything. And then when they come back and they're pissed off, you stand there and go, well, you didn't fucking ask me. So you've got to see my side of it. You can't not see my. I'm not pissed off. I talk like this all the time. I'm always an arsehole. I'm not pissed off. And I'm like, not bothering kicking you out of my life, not whatever. You did what you did. It worked. Well done. No, you don't have to be sorry, mate. I'm just saying, like, you can't not see my side of the coin. Do you know what I mean? It's two fucking sides to every story. Well, there's actually three sides to a coin, isn't there? There's a fucking rim around the middle, which is the intelligent place to fucking be. But yeah. Yeah, see, I'm always an arsehole. I was moaning about fucking YouTube and now like I watched a guy sleeping this morning for about 10 seconds or like sleeping with his back to the camera and everything. There's 8 people and he had like fucking 150 subs or something. I was just like, there's more people in his life that what? And so I just trying to like, yeah, I just ranting about I can't work it out. How old are lions? How old are you? Have a guess, mate. I'll give you one guess and then I'll tell you. Mardy May yesterday, YouTube playing up. Yeah, I don't know whether it's being Mardy or whether it's like, I don't get it. I'm not going to rise to it though, dude. Sailing, honestly, you can say anything you want to me, mate, and you are never, ever, ever going to come close to what I've said to myself in the mirror. So you can't wind me up, dude. All I'm saying is there's two sides to the coin. You just went off on a fucking tangent, like, well, I'm going to go do this. Like, all right then. And now I'm just like taking it quite well, to be honest, because I think some people would have gone fucking nuts and started reporting you and shit. I don't give a fuck, mate. That's what not giving a fuck means. And you should respect me for that, for the fact that I can see your side, I can see what you were getting at, and I'm like, yeah, all right. You called me every fucking name under the sun and made out I was a cunt, but you did it for views, so it's okay. It's like, do you know what I mean? I think I'm being quite nice, actually. 37. Here we go. Was that a compliment? Were you trying to make me feel better? No, I'm fucking 45, mate. I was 45 in March. Yeah, I look younger. I always have. I originally grew a beard, a little beard, like that long when I was at school. So I could yeah, way too nice. That's what I mean. All kicking off. Oh fucking hell, youth. You just if your whole life's just pure drama, like good luck, man. You know what I mean? You're doing well. Great. I love it. I prefer the like traveling and seeing places and chatting about stuff as well. I don't, you know what I mean? But yeah, I've always looked young. I grew a beard when I was at school so I could get in pub. And then they just served us anyway. We used to go drinking since we were like 15. I'm 34. I don't tend to give it out my channel. But we're all friends on here. Yeah. So you're a similar age. I do remember being 34 though. It was a very fucking different place, mate. The world was a very different place when I was 35, 34. There you go. I'm going to put my contacts lenses in. Is that enough drama for everyone? And I use the fucking camera as a mirror, look. Got a better airline than me. Yeah, well, airlines skip generations generally. So if your granddad's grey and bald, grey or bald, then you'll be grey or bald. And your dad's generation will be different, and your sons will be like your dad's. But it's not always the case, but sometimes generational baldness. But my granddad died at like 83, I think. 81. Sorry, he's 81, yeah. And he had a full head of pure white hair. And I mean like white, like that. Pure, and he had like a flat top, like that. Some old dude with a flat top. It's cool as fuck. So, yeah, I probably won't go bald, but I will go grey. Chill, man. What the fuck? You're brilliant and funny. Yeah, I know, mate. Well, I'm not funny sometimes. I'm that kind of funny, like, where moaning, if people find moaning funny, then it's funny, innit? My contact lens feels fucking wank. I remember being 34 too. Oh, fucking here we go. Battery's going. Yeah, the more you use mobile phones for like stuff like this, the more you realise how badly designed they are. Like, why ain't the charging point on the side? Just put the charging point on the side, and then I can stand my phone up both ways without it affecting it. Fucking dumb. Put your charger on your phone. Put your charger in your phone, and then you can't put your phone anywhere, can you? Oh, that one's a bit scratchy. Might settle down. 37. No greys. I've got none. Your hairline actually comes from your mum's side. Well, I've got the greys from my dad's side then. Oh, fucking hell, that's not fun. What's up with that cunt? I haven't even woke up yet and I can't fucking do it right. Yeah, the HDMI. That's what I mean. Like, it's all designed to look good, to like create a facade. Like, look at electric cars. I saw a transit van while I was out yesterday. Transit van, electric transit, big white electric transit. It's a fucking milk float. It's a milk float. It's just got doors and a windscreen and it looks a bit different, but it's a fucking milk float. There's nothing in the back. It's just boards and you know what I mean. It's just a milk float. But everything's like that, isn't it? It's the matrix. It's the like facade of like what we look like. Like I look like this in real life. Do you know what I mean? I've got a fucking spot on my nose. I'm not going to try and hide it by, oh look, let's beautify my face. Look at the difference. Well, it probably don't even fucking work. Look, there we go. Retouch. I'm retouched now. Look, what's it doing? Does it look any different? Not really. What's point? Just using up my fucking data. And a 49-minute short was added to your. Oh, turn that shit off. I think my phone's just gash. Yeah, why is the HDMI on the back? Just put it on the front. No one cares. Put it on the side. Just put it where you. Like, things are made to just be where they are perfect. No one touches them. No one has to maintain them. No one has to come and clean them. They just look amazing. And then you get it home and you realise it's fucking stupid and you can't get it on wall and it. Things are designed to be sold, not to be used. And that's the problem. I could go on about stuff like that all day. Designing pavements, designing public spaces, all those kind of things. Oh, book about it. It's called The User Experience, where things are designed a certain way, but the public actually uses them in a completely different way. And it just proves that the design's fucking stupid. Yeah, you got that problem with. Well, I've got like a phone holster. You like put it down on the bottom, and it you can just leave it there. It's so I don't constantly got my phone in my hand. Just washing my hands, trying to sort my contact lenses out. All in our genes. It's all our fault. Well, yeah, I blame my fucking mum for quite a lot of stuff. Women power. But I have the problem. Well, you're saying that, you see. Oh, it don't matter. I won't go into that. I don't know if you have ever noticed some people go live and drive around a different country with no signal issues. Yeah. Well, it's Britain, isn't it? It's a fucking communist state. That's why. We're the experiment. We're the smallest, one of the smallest places compared to like France, Germany, Spain. We're fucking tiny. It's a good place to do the fucking social experiment, isn't it? Britain's a social experiment. It's the first place where they can import a load of people, see how it works out, see what kicks off and how to deal with the public. Yeah. Put my shirt on. Ha! Cheers, Mystic. I appreciate you. And thanks for last night. Don't really matter, but oh, Darcy. I don't know what he thought he would come in here and like start some more beef. But he can take his own fucking beef and he can stick it where the sun don't fucking want to be. I don't think we're the same kind of YouTubers, if you know what I mean. Even though I like went on his live and kind of enjoyed his madness. But then waking up in the morning and putting... But thanks, Mystic, I appreciate it. Yeah, sorry, I didn't finish saying goodbye because I'm an idiot. I'm sure I've developed fucking ADHD since I've got older. But yeah, I have to put my phone on charge. And my cable's in the workshop. And my fucking contact lens is bugging shit out of me already. I don't know. You just get that view into everyone's life, don't you? There you go. What are we today in here? 30. It was 40 in here yesterday. And there's an old tri. I need to put the panels back on and the carbs and fucking sell it. I'm sick of fucking looking at the cunting thing. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, I don't know how we've ended up. Like, if you go to like Russia, fucking Uzbekistan or somewhere like that, yeah, a fucking amazing fucking signal all over the country. And country's like 6 times bigger than Britain. I'm going to keep trying to find places to put my phone now because I can't fucking stand it up. It's a bit freaking annoying, to be honest. I've got like a sideways holder, like what you have in your car, but it's in there. And all you're doing as well, because you're resting it on there, is just wrecking your fucking phone port. It's clearly why they've designed it like that, so it wrecks your phone port, isn't it? There you go. I probably stuck my finger on there now. Yeah, I'll make a coffee and I don't want to eat anything. I fucking ate like bread and past pizza last night, so I don't really want to eat bread. But then I've got a whole fucking salt and pepper boomer loaf. I've cut those off and it's still bigger than my head. So I guess I'll probably just make sausages or something. I don't know. Sausages and mushrooms, and you get to see my crazy kitchen. I don't know if you can really see it that well. It's a bit dim, isn't it? How about that? That's good. It just lit up the fucking zapper. Don't really make it any better, does it? Waste electricity. Yeah, I'm going to make a coffee. Everyone can watch me making a coffee. I'll turn that on. Might actually charge then. I keep saying doesn't need to be faster. Needs to be spread out. Yeah, I mean, we do live in a bit, like, some of the country is a bit like that. But basically from, like, Dover all the way to the Peak District in a diagonal line, it's flat as fuck. There's hardly any hills in it, is it? Mendips and everything's all on that side. And Wales, Cornwall. Yeah, you did have sausage for breakfast. You showed me the you showed me a picture. Oh, just checking the milk's all right. This is really good milk. I don't drink a lot of milk. I only have it in coffee and a bit of cereal. This is really good milk. Yeah, I've had. I don't know. I should have sausages or something. I might just have some fucking cereal. Use the last bit of milk up. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, it's got hills and cliffs, but once you so Dover and Brighton, so this is Britain. Dover and Brighton are lower like that, yeah. So you come up the south coast and you go up over the I can't remember what it's called now. They're like the downs between like London and Brighton. They're like that, and then Brighton's like, and Dover's like that. But the rest of Britain's higher than it, so it's downhill to Dover, if you know what I mean. And then from London, obviously, it's flat, isn't it, until you get right over. Nah, I'm not on Facebook, dude. I am on Facebook, but also an ex about fucking 8 years ago, like, changed all my passwords and shit. So like, I can't get on it. I've never been on it I've been on it for years. But yeah, I am on there, but I'm not like I can't accept a friend or like that because I can't get on it. Back. Dunelm's back, everyone. He's back. He's here, look. He's back. What have you been doing, mate? Making some bait balls? No, you don't. You don't do that sort of fishing, do you? You don't do carps. You do like river sea fishing, don't you? Estuary fishing. See, I'm quite interested in fishing. I think it'd be quite good fun. I've done a little bit off my mate's boat. My mate had a boat in Collick Marina, which is like on River Trent in Nottingham, basically. And you could go one way into the canal system, and you could go the other way into down the Trent, which is the river system, goes to Newark, etc. Yeah, Dunholm's. He does some really cool lives, man. That was good fun the other night with your lad in there, doing some fishing. It made me laugh. He was on about like he couldn't quite get it across what he was saying, but I knew what I was getting at, and you knew what I was getting at. It was saying like, isn't it weird how you use a fish to catch a fish? I was like, that's quite an intelligent thought process. That is for a young lad like that. Yeah, what's this? What is this, Maxonian? Fucking hell. 1,000 questions. Yeah. And the other half of my name, obviously. I don't know, why is my signal? That picture just looks really shit. It's because there's no light in it, isn't there? There's no light. Does that actually make it better? Oh, it's a little bit clearer, isn't it? I don't know what to do with it, whatever. But yeah, that is my name, Mr. Maximum. Maxonia. Right. Some bread cut. Oh, that bread, it just smells so good. It's like olive oil and vinegar. Yeah, why? You trying to find me online on Facebook? I'm not that bothered about people, but I do get a bit sketched out when people start asking your names and shit. It's like, what are you going to do? I'm Ryan. It's clear enough. Alright, see, I'm not suspicious, but I was just a bit like, good to meet you, Ryan. Cheers, mate. I'm just literally a fucking nobody. I had a problem uploading that live. I think it might have been something to do with the freezing. Yeah, maybe. If it buffers the signal while it's live, it's like it can't fill that bit of video in, can it? So it might take it longer to process. I mean, sometimes it takes overnight to process anyway, doesn't it? I do like 2 lives a day or something. I've done a couple a day, one in daytime, one in evening. And when I wake up, when I go to sleep, they're always uploading. And when I wake up, they're finished. So they like text me all night to. Yeah, it's Mystic. And I think Darcy knows my name, and I think Lady knows my name. Shame that was Jack's first as well. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I have to get people to explain, because obviously the chat's like there's 4 different conversations happening all at the same time, and you don't know. You've got to kind of work out what each person said in. What's he on about? Oh, that. What's he on about? Oh, that. So when you just said, "Is your name Simon?" Because you'd asked me if I was on Facebook, and I was like, "Hey, is he fucking stalking me or what?" Basically, that's what I thought. What's that shit? Anyway, let's get pan on. What's the battery like? 27. Right, I'll put it back on charge in a minute. There's no point in being over there, is there? When I'm fucking chopping vegetables. I definitely know your name. Yeah, it's not that I'm bothered. It's just like if someone's fishing for info, it's like you're trying to put like 3 things together and nick my fucking ID or something. Yeah, Dunholm's second name is Lion, and my second name is Lions. Crazy world. Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. Hey, buddy, how you doing? It's good to see you here. I watch all your shorts. I watch loads of your shorts, but my phone's a bit crap, and I can't actually comment on shorts videos. So I sometimes look a bit ignorant. But yeah, Mickey out is Hampshire Outdoors. What's cooking? Well, we got some beautiful chestnut mushrooms, which I foraged yesterday from Morrison's. It came in this pot, and you're good, bro. Nice one. Yeah, I know you're not. I kind of like, because you told me your name then, Ryan. Was it Ryan? Yeah, you told me your name then, Ryan. I kind of understood what you were getting at, but because it was just out of there, isn't it? I don't know. Difficult to do sometimes in it lives. You're just trying to do a million things at once and cook at the same time. Yeah, I'm just making a cup of coffee, making a sausage sandwich, and that's about it, mate. Really, I just chatting to everyone. I had a bit of like drama llama last night when someone else was live, and so I think people were just coming in and, well, Mystic were just checking if it was all right. I'll put some sausages on and then I'll cut them up, and then I'll make and then I'll make coffee. Just the shitty Irish pork sausages. They kind of want cooking though, so I'm going to cook them all off and put them in the fridge for later and make something out of them. Yeah, Hampshire's it's really cool. Nice chat, really laid back and lovely, but like really knowledgeable about like outdoor stuff. So interesting if you're interested in that sort of thing. He goes on some really nice walks and stuff like that, and does kit reviews. I think you do a live like once a week, a Sunday evening or something like that as well. It's quite cool. Brown sauce, you know, mate. I don't know if I've got any brown sauce. Having said that, oh, I have some cheap one. Oh, I've got barbecue. I got barbecue on this one, mate. At a brown, but got barbecue, so we're all good. But yeah, yeah, really nice, real nice chat. And I don't know if you were, you have to find their at. You're doing Monday this week, cool. I'll make sure I'm in there. I just like to see what people get up to, and because the world of bushcraft's a bit of an odd one, isn't it? It seems like people in Britain have got it a little bit more sorted. They've got a little bit more knowledge with it. But like a lot of American bushcraft, what we call bushcraft stuff, it's just knives, isn't it? It's just like, I've got a million knives. This one's called a D3467, and this one's called a 64267. This one's 50 Rockwells. This is 56 Rockwells hardness. And it's just like, it's just statistics and bullshit. But actually, it's quite nice to like actually do some actual like skills. Do you know what I mean? Real skills, I don't know, knot tying or making fires and stuff. So I don't do enough. I should go out more and do some more of it. I've done it for years. I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 12 and a half hours. All right. Oh, now I've just got to find out where you work. And I can key code your car. Beep, beep. I'm only joking. I wouldn't know how to do that. Can't even work YouTube. But yeah, sausages. Sausages are browning in the pan. The mushrooms are about ready to go in, but I'm going to have to put a shit ton of oil in with them, obviously, because... Oops, one's gone on the floor. I'll chuck that one in the bin. Because mushrooms take up loads of oil, don't they? I've got fucking wood chips on the floor, look. Find wood chips everywhere. But yeah, I'll put it down. I'm just kind of bodding about, really, mate. I'm not really. They're trying to stalk me, side. Yeah, that was the joke, mate. Yeah, trying to stalk you, brother. But yeah, done. Mr. Maxonian does some nature walks around and stuff like that as well. So more interesting stuff probably to someone like Hampshire, anyway. But I do appreciate you nipping in, and I don't mind promoting your live and stuff, dude. It's like positive energy, isn't it? None of that crazy Karma Lama madness that we were having earlier. I am just about to grind some coffee though, so that might do everyone's ears in for like 20 seconds. It's pretty loud. Give your mushy a rinse with boiling water. They'll take up less fat. Is that right? I didn't know that. I've chucked them in now, mate. Appreciate it though. I'll just mute you because this coffee machine's nuts. Listen to it. Here we go. Big up the likes, man. Yeah, it's fucking retard, mate. Low vibrational, low frequency, low IQ energy. Not my kind of cup of tea, mate, to be honest. Not that I'm that intelligent, but I'm more intelligent to realise that that's just dumb. Sausages are browning nicely. What I think basically you need to do when you're going live is you need like a camera on your head, don't you? You need, like that's what you do, like a Petzl, like a head torch, like a Petzl head torch. Take the torch off it and like put a fucking Hero GoPro or something on your head, like an head torch. So then you don't have to do it, do you? Oh, that guy's nuts, man. Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. I just don't think, if you're going to put your energy into something like that, like, he's never going to become a YouTube star, is he? He might make a bit of money out of it. He might do. But he's doing like 20 quid giveaways to get people to come in, and it's like, dude, do you walk down the street giving people 20 quid so they'll go for a pint with you? Like, fucking nuts, man. Yeah, someone did it, didn't they? Someone did that as an art thing on the tube in London. They like sellotaped like things to the ears like that, and then they sellotaped phones to the faces, and they all sat in the train carriage together, just like that, just like plugged into the fucking Matrix. Yeah, you'd have to. Yeah, it's not joined to anything, is it? I'll get another. I might go this afternoon and have a look down the old Tesco's. Yeah, it was some weird modern art thing. Anyway, I'm supposed to be making coffee, aren't I? There we go. This is a coffee I'm using anyway, just so you know. It's from Morrison's. It's one of the nicest coffees I've had for a while. I don't know how Japanese it is. It appears to be Japanese. Netherlands, come from Netherlands, supplied from the Netherlands, but it's Japanese. Crafted by our Japanese master coffee roasters. Whatever, it's about 4 quid for Morrison's. I'll just tend to my sausages and I'll get coffee on the go. I asked my boys, males, chatting shit. What? Ask them what? What? Where'd that come from? I thought when them people vacuum packed themselves and said it was art, yeah. Oh, mate. Well, art these days is just a way of getting rid of money, isn't it? It's a money laundering scheme. So you get an artist, he makes a piece of art and says it's worth 6 million. Someone pays 6 million. So they give him £6 million, and then they get to keep a shitload more of that money because they've paid a load out of it. It's money laundering business, isn't it, for rich people? That's why it's all horty-torty and rich, isn't it? I'm not so much into. There's a thing you could discuss. It's a bit deep. What's the difference between art and craft? Because art's very like highbrow. You've got to be knowledgeable, and you can study it at university, and it's very sort of like middle class, upper class kind of like. But craft is like working class people, isn't it? Making things, and it's seen as a negative thing. It's not always seen as a positive thing. Like, it's not encouraged like art is encouraged, even though they're both obviously arts. They're both arts. Making stuff's an art, and so is there you go, look at that, making a coffee live. I thought when I'm using my GoPro in the car, film drive around videos. Yeah, get that back end out, mate. That's what you want to do. Oh, I had to sub. Oh, I start a sentence and then I can't finish it. You have to know their at. You're a bit of a technophobe, are you, Hampshire? Yeah. You have to find their at. So my channel's called Lions Fix It Shop, but my at is Rhythm 24-inch. So you got to kind of find their at. But Hampshire Outdoors and Survival's at is the same as his channel name. So if you go and search Hampshire Outdoors and Survival, then you'll find him. There you go. Big plug for you there, mate. I'm not bothered. It doesn't bother me, does it? Doesn't make no difference. You've just done modern art by making a sandwich and you don't even know it. There you go, mate. I know. Or is it a craft because it's cooking? Who knows? Anyway, bit of fresh water. Coffee, black water. And I think my sausages are burning, so you can watch this. Look how black. Oh, did it come out black at first? What I'm trying to show by doing this is not being weird, alright? I'm trying to show the process of making or espressing coffee out of beans. That compressor in there, it has to be 115 psi for it to be officially classed as espresso. So it pushes hot steam and water through the beans and you get this beautiful crema on top of it, which is the correct look for espresso. Anyway, sandwich time. I think these are almost suitably nuked. But yeah, it's damn good coffee. Yeah, so a lot of people you can find by putting at and then their username, or sometimes the username and the channel name's different, so you can't find them. Or you can find them, but it's a different way around it. But cheers, mate. I'll get you a pint. Thanks, buddy. If I'm ever in Hampshire, I'll stop by and demand my pint. I'm sure you've got some really nice pubs down there, though, aren't you, to be honest? Craft meets art. Yeah. Well, this is the thing. Why are they different? And why is the art world seen as like always money and like someone could do a painting, it's worth billions and blah, blah, blah. That someone could craft like a chair out of wicker and no one gives a fuck. It's worth 30 quid. It took more time and effort to make that than the pretentious art that's kind of irrelevant in some ways. But this sort of conversation you have, if you have an intelligent conversation like this on YouTube, everyone, we've said this before, everyone wants to see you stick rockets up your arse, don't they? Yeah, carving's a kind of art, but it's craft, isn't it? It's a craft, you're learning a skill. Art's a skill you've already got that you're exploiting. That's how I would say it. Art is a skill you've already got. You're a painter or you're not a skill or whatever, but you're exploiting it. Whereas craft is something you can't argue with craft. You might not like the spoon, but you still made it out of wood and it still took that skill to do that. Whereas art can be argued. It's a bit like, if I don't like it, it's wank. I don't really have to pretend I like it. I don't know. I think that's the difference. If you had to ask me what the difference between art and craft was, that would be my answer. Crafts are things you like can't really argue with. You can't really say you didn't just make that spoon out of wood. It's like, yeah, I did. But craft, you kind of can argue slightly that it's art. You can argue slightly that it's just like it's not really got any purpose. Also, art's kind of useless in many ways, whereas craft items are usually quite useful. I'm always welcome. Cheers, Hampshire. I just think you're a thoroughly nice chap as well, mate. Do you know what I mean? I did used to teach a bit of bushcraft, like simple stuff for kids and that. So I did, and I built my own knives and stuff like that. I'll show you my knife, Hampshire, if you want. I make this sausage sandwich and I'll go and show you my knife. I just wait for these sausages to finish off. Proper real butter as well, people. West Country butter, none of that spread shit what fills your veins with plastic. And it's warm enough now, the last week or so, you can spread butter properly instead of just slicing it like cheese and chucking it in. That's why people want to be mods, so they can subscribe to people without having to search. Is that right? Yeah, it's true. If you make someone a mod, obviously they get special powers. And well, I've not put enough butter on that side. Oh well. Let's have a look. I might do the old camp trick and chop these in the middle and just burn the middles through. Okay. No one can see my amazing knife skills, can they? But like I said, you can't show everyone everything, can you? I don't know. It spins me out that people even watch, but you do love painting. Yeah, you've done some painting as well. You got an owl painting on your videos, don't you? On the one in the front garden. I suppose crafting something can be valuable to the right market, but the painting has a wider market. Yeah, that's it. A painting's a painting, and it's like, do you want to buy this painting? But it's still a painting. The only thing you can ever do with a painting is look at it, isn't it? It's only got one purpose. Whereas you know, if you craft a chair, make a chair using some traditional craft, it's like, it seems to, I think that's got a wider use maybe, you know? I don't know. This is a thing as well where you meet people who are like bodgers and woodcrafters and people like that, even like potters and stuff. And they're really different people to the sort of people who just go Aldi and buy a chair and then it breaks 6 months later and then they have to buy another one. Like very different type of people, how they look at stuff. And I suppose if you paint something that is original and there's not another likeness and it adds value. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of not as practical, is it, in a way? Just, yeah. I'm not trying to poo-part art, but generally, but you know, like the art world and like millions of pounds being spent on like splashing paint across just because this guy did it. It's like, what makes him any better than anyone else? Do you know what I mean? We get around to the old argument of like, why are famous people famous? You know, some people are famous because they're good at stuff. Some people are famous because they're fucking idiots. So it's a bit of a like, you know. And also, the thing, I always use that as an example. You know, like Robbie Williams, he got quite rich for being Robbie Williams and singing and doing albums and then doing concerts, and he made money out of it. But if everyone who gave him 20 quid for a CD either kept the 20 quid or gave someone else the 20 quid, basically 1 million people have given Robbie Williams 20 quid for a CD. That's why he's rich. So that's how it works then. We just need to get 1 million people together, give someone 20 quid and make them a millionaire. I'm going to go live for half an hour, so catch you when you're next on probably, mate. Yeah, sure. I don't know why I've been on here for an hour, and I don't know why everyone's even sat in here listening to it, but I appreciate. Thanks, Maxonian. If you're still on in next half an hour, I'll pop over. I'm not going to do more than 2 hours. It's fucking crazy. But thanks. Have a good day yourself, brother. Yeah, I painted the castle last month, and I've to my uncle for gifts. Or you give it to your uncle for a gift. He loved it. Only thing to do while at home at the minute. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing to do, isn't it? But to be fair, what is the difference between art and crafts? Is it not technologically the same? Yeah, it is the same. But what I'm saying is, there's not very many rich spoon makers, but there's quite a lot of rich artists. So it's not that I don't recognise it as the same thing, because I think it is roughly the same thing. But the world that we live in doesn't recognise it as the same thing. It doesn't get the same kind of recognition in terms of like monetary value. Like no one wants a wooden spoon, do they? Do you know what I mean? These are two of my spoons what I use in the kitchen. Check this one out. That's ash, I think. Is it ash? Yeah, I think that's ash. It's not been used very often. Well, I've used it about 10 to 20 times or something. So it's wearing in quite nicely. It's got some lovely milk paint on there. It'll last forever as well. Look how it's built. It's got like a strengthening piece left in the middle. There's no way you'd like snap that. It's absolutely rock hard. And then this is one that this is not mine, by the way, but look how thin that is. It's like a fucking Pringle, isn't it? But this is the one I like use to eat my. These aren't my spoons either. But this is my favourite spoon for desserts. This is my dessert spoon. It's made of sweet chestnut, but I made this one so you can see it. But I'm cooking at the minute, so it's a bit like doing 10 things at once. Do it, mate. I love seeing others crafting, no matter what it is. I admire any creative skills. I think the beauty of art is in the behind. This is true, mate. Yeah. I mean, I see paintings and I go, oh, that's nice. That must have took hours. Do you know what I mean? I can't paint. My dad used to paint, but I can't. I probably could try, but I can't. But yeah, I was more talking about the world in which we live in. It sees more value in a painting than it does a spoon. And it's a bit like, I think that balance needs restoring, because painters know a lot about painting, but they're all middle class, aren't they? Maybe I'm just having a go at the middle classes. I don't know. Maybe that's really what's happening. Anyway, sandwich is coming on. Get some mushrooms on there, all over the floor. I should use a spoon, shouldn't I? I'm too busy doing what? I'm too busy chatting and not concentrating on the cooking. Fatal error. It's my fatal mistake, isn't it? I'll show you the finished product when it's done. I'm still getting used to this as well, though, like bodding around and doing stuff. This hasn't been opened yet. It's a fresh one. Oh, all right. I'll plug you back in. Oh, you still got a power blackout, mate? I hope you're good. I hope you're good, brother. You take care of yourself out there. I know you'll be all right for a couple of weeks, but yeah, you stay safe, man. I hope it gets restored pretty quick as well. I'll keep an eye out on your channel and have an update. I missed loads of comments then when I turned around. I jumped from carving to painting. It helps my mental health. Well, yeah, this is part of the carving thing, isn't it? I made a thumbstick from ash. Was an enjoyable process. Yeah, it's quite fun, isn't it? And then you get to use the stick when you go out, and it's like you made something and you use it. It's like, that's what to me craft is. To me, art's the other way. You make something and then just look at it. Even though pottery, I would say pottery is a craft. But yeah, I hope you're good at the Hampshire man, Mickey. I think that's your name, Mickey. Mickey out. I'll tell my wife I can't paint. End up in modern art. No, I didn't say you were, I didn't say you were middle class. I'm saying the people who appreciate art and paintings are not living in a council estate in the middle of fucking Liverpool, are they? They don't even know modern art or other arts exist. Their art form is probably like music, grime, or fashion, or something like that. Anyway, here's the result. Looks fucking crap now. I've shown it to everyone. Anyway, smash it regardless. I'm kind of doing chores while I'm doing this, and I'm not really thinking what I'm doing. Left hand syndrome? What, painting with your left hand? Oh, you mean you're trying second power cut in 12 hours? Dude. Where are you, Hampshire? What's that, Northampton? Next to Nottinghamshire, Lincolnshire, Norfolk, Suffolk, Hampshire. Is Hampshire just inside Suffolk? I don't know. You're a left-hander. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I don't know if that's just some sort of... You said it wasn't on the radio and stuff, though. That was a really good tip, that was. I like that, Hampshire. It was a really good tip. Put the local radio on and see if anyone else is, like, chatting about what's going on. Or see if the radio station's even running. I mean, you never know. Zombie apocalypse and all that. Happy lunchtime, everyone. Just about. Do you actually have to buy sausages, mate? I'm going to stick a sausage in each ear just to get the viewers. Whoa, look at me. They're fucking red hot. Burnt my fingers. But yeah, appreciate it, Hampshire, if you're still here. It's really good of you, man, to pop in and say hello. And I hope everything goes alright for you. Even though I know you'll be fine for like next 2 weeks. Even if you didn't have any power. I say your name, Jamaican AF lady. Lady General, Jamaican AF. What? What, like General Levy? The General. It's my nickname of the Patriot group. Yeah. It's the Maid Marians and the Robin Hoods. Lady General. That General Levy. General. Wicked. I can't do that with a sausage in my mouth. I definitely shouldn't have said that. I have to like make a phone holder or something that can handle the phone while it's plugged in. Oh, fuck off. Fucking dumb as fuck. That's the other thing as well. I've never seen a phone holder made, so you can just put... You could probably get them and push your tuck in my ass. You're the leader. What are you taking the piss for, Ryan? It's a charity-based group for veterans and other people of England to help people out with mental health and legal stuff and all that kind of thing. There's a whole bunch of them. Ryan don't give a fuck. He just says shit. He just have to like take him how he is. Yeah, PTSD veterans and like legal stuff, and well, there's a couple of different people she knows. Essentially, though, I am just eating a sausage sandwich in my kitchen, so. Yeah, sometimes it's not the people you would expect to start stuff like that. But I'm guessing, why you bought a loaf of bread? I'm guessing from the people, Saturday Sammy. What's Saturday Sammy? Is that some more Ouija shit? You Ned. What are you saying, you Ned? Soji Samiji. A sausage sandwich. That took a while, mate. That took a while, didn't it? I could see the wood burning. Soji sandwich. Yeah. Soji sandwich. Sausage sandwich. I don't know if it's some sort of Scottish Ned thing or. Ryan's from Glasgow. Yeah. It's from fucking Glasgow. Yo, fucking Glasgow. It's high pitched, isn't it? Remember you telling me now. Glasgow. Can you say beer can sandwich without sounding Jamaican? Beer can sandwich. Jock. Yes, Jock. Is a Ouija. So it's Glaswegian. From Glasgow. The fuck you kid. That's like an army term, isn't it? Well, it's not an army term, but that's like the terminology they use for like old traditional English, isn't it? Not a bad sandwich. I wonder who the third person is, though. Purple burglar alarm? In what? What, in Jamaican? Purple burglar alarm. That's Chuckters. Yeah, Chuckters are on the other side. Well, further up. Can't remember. Oh, not in Jamaican. In Scottish. Alright. My Scottish is not very good, really. I don't know. My brain's not working. I feel like it's been an emotional roller coaster already. Bumbleclat. You rascal. I'm not even doing anything. I came on live to see what everyone was doing, so I'm not really prepared for anything. I feel fucked. Waking up, I feel drained. My eyes still feel puffy. I need to fucking hydrate. I need to smash this bottle of water and then start a fresh one. But yeah. Excuse me. I'm just eating my sandwich. I've got loads of sausage as well. I'm going to eat that. One more part. Lick your dead granddad's butty crease, rude boy. What? Purple octane. Fucking hell. Sounds like something you should put in a race car. It's probably not the best pork sandwich, is it? Dog shit sausages, that's what I call them. I should just freeze them, but might as well eat them out. Gassy as fuck? What do you mean gassy? What do you mean? It's like fucking smells like fucking petrol. It's probably what's in it, bro. Don't they use petroleum to make that shard? They call it shard in America, don't they? It's like a like toffee almost, isn't it? Basically. Why is mum just buying random shit? Yeah, bro. No, man. What? All right. Does it smell like petrol? Is that what you're saying? Right. Like a fucking different language, isn't it? Technically, Ryan, you speak 2 languages. And the third one. Oh, gas. Yeah, okay. I got you. As in, like, propane, butane mix. You know, gas don't actually smell. Natural gas has no smell whatsoever. They add the smell so they can tell if it's leaking. Are you smoking? Fat cigar. Smoking the sausage, mate. I'm glad we sorted that Darcy bullshit out though. Fucking hell, everyone was having a right piss flap about that. Sauce and no bass. It is, it's different language. But I ain't got anything. I'm smoking a vape today. I went to see my friend, didn't I? And he didn't have any. He didn't have any on him, so I just nicked a couple of Gaelic Saosa Nobas. Saosa Nobas. Yeah, man. So yeah, I didn't get any. What did he have last time? It was Disco Biscuits, I think it was called. It was quite strong. Freedom or death. It's good, isn't it? Seorsa Nobas. Seorsa Nobas. Is that how you say it? Seorsa? Seorsa Nobas. I like that saying though. Freedom or death. It's a bit fucking... Freedom! It's a bit Braveheart, isn't it? Freedom or death. Mm. And I was going to just have a massive slice of cake because I've got a big carrot. It's one of my 5 a day. Yeah, it's interesting, Gaelic language. I imagine there's some ancestry of everyone that's something to do with around there. Because, well, because it's old, isn't it? There's a place in Scotland. In yeah, they're different, aren't they? He learned in Gaelic. Wow. Did he have to play what's it called as well? They play the... I can't remember what it's called now. Not kabaddi, is it? You're live. It's just told me I'm live, yeah. It's can you remember kabaddi? It's on Channel 4. It's like a Punjabi sport. Basically like British Bulldog. I always wonder if people watch your lives and then wander off and go, that guy's really weird. Not sure, bro. They play it's like a hockey stick. It's like hockey, Gaelic hockey. But the stick's like flatter on the bottom, and they like flick the ball up and like fucking bat it like that. It's like halfway between hockey and baseball. Oh yeah, your mum's family are from Gordon Clan, yeah. There's a place in Scotland. It's below Fort William, slightly more to the middle. I'll find it somewhere. It's called Glen Lyons, and apparently it's where some of the people from Lyon Valley in France, who were Gaelic, not the same, but the ancient Gaelic. They were, yeah, Glencoe area, basically. Yeah, it's a bit further, just in the middle, really. But that's where they settled, because my name means people of Lyon, so it's people from the Lyon Valley. Oh my god, this cake's just turned to mush because it's hot. What a shame, I'll have to eat some of it. Lions are in a notorious gang here. Are they? No way. But the name originally comes from, because you know when people used to be a blacksmith, so they'd be called Smith, or they made wheels, so they were called like wheelwright or Wright. That the original name comes from just meaning like people from Lyon. Just means like Gaelic French. And there was a settlement in Scotland in the South Highlands called Lyon Valley, and then there's one in South Island as well, County Cork, maybe County Cork, Tipperary, something like that. There's a castle, Lyon. Like crazy, fucking hell. That's mad. Where's that? Glasgow. I wonder if I went to Glasgow and like I could befriend them. Gordon and then Fraser and moved south during World War One. No way. Anyway, I'm going to eat some of this carrot cake because it looks absolutely wrong. So it must be right. Yeah, bro, Glasgow. I will. Leeds and the Lions. Oh, no way. I know a little bit about one of the guy's face looks like a chopping board. Like, what do you mean? Like what? Like a chopping board? Like his face? What do you mean? It's just knackered, just hatcheted up. He's just been in that many bar fights. He's been slashed up. It's in bits, bro. Jeez. Ancient Scottish ancestry. Like, fucking gangster bloodline. Shit. I know a little bit about the gangs and stuff like round here. Like Nottingham area. It's on the telly, isn't it? What was it called? Sherwood. There's a series on the telly called Sherwood, Ryan. I don't know if you've seen it. At BBC, something. Like two seasons of it, I think. And that's all about, like, that's literally like outside my front door. There's like the gang culture and a couple of families. I can't remember what they're called now. A couple of families in Nottingham, basically, between Nottingham and Derby and where I am. They own horses all over the world. Guy bought a bulletproof house. Shit. So he made all that money legitimately then, did he? You don't need a bulletproof house if you're running a business, do you? You need a bulletproof house if you like running business. A lot of it around Nottinghamshire areas in the 80s and 70s and 80s, it's all like yardie culture. Yeah, I mean, if he's buying horses all over the world, that's some fucking rich Arab shit, that is. Yeah, well, they'll be the people who supply the people, who supply the people, who supply the people, who supply the people, and it don't go back to them because there's too many people in between them. That's how you have to do it. Like Narcos, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, thanks, Lily. I hope he's alright. Yeah, go get him from school or whatever. Houses, bro, not horses. Ah, sorry, I can't read. It's because you've got a goat in your name, and then I read horses in my head, and I just thought, oh, he's on about that. Yeah, houses, not horses. Oh wow, that's a good carrot cake, man. I'm gonna have to go and put that in the fridge though, because all the frosting's fucking melted. Put that in the fridge. Put that in the fridge. But yeah, just me and Lee, bro. But cheers, lady. Thanks. See you later. Gary the goat. What's that all about? Gaza, mate. Yeah, I'm going to try and well, I'm going to nip downtown, not downtown, but to the shop, and hey, the Maxonion, how you doing? Me and mine were just chatting about the Lees and the Lions, two gangster families who were pretty fucking notorious for years in Glasgow. But yeah, at some point I'm going to go disappear and go and buy a new phone. Oh, I've just got a message off them, actually. That's weird. Yeah. You got 2 subs, dude. What did you do? Stick a sausage up your ass? I just made a sausage sandwich and like didn't do anything particularly interesting. So I probably didn't get any subs. It's weird. I'm not really that bothered about subs. I'm more bothered about like, even though one of them goes in hand with the other, I'm more bothered about just like people wandering into your chat from all over the world and just going, oh, blah, 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 blah. I only had 2-3 people in mine. But you got subs out of it. That's pretty good. That means you've got a targeted audience. That's good. You got 26 subs. One of them is an absolute baby, bro. Babe. Oh, babe. Where's Carly disappeared to, talking to babes? Are you seeing her feet yet? Are they worth it? $1,000 views and shit. You know, one of my videos got like 20,000 views on it. Just me sharpening a knife. What I do on most people live is watch people's content on my telly and support others. Yeah. Nah, bro. Let's half in. What, we half? What? Who? What? Halves on a bastard? Oh, what? Pay half each to see Carly's feet? I'm not that interested in her feet. If she got her arse out, maybe, but only feet, innit? Only toes. Only toes, bros. I'm going to sit in the sun for a minute, get some fresh air, drink the rest of this water. I'm trying to hydrate better. And woo! Sunny Sun Sunday, man. I'm just sitting amongst the flowers and yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. If like the Hampshire guy, he's really nice. I popped into his live once and he was just disappearing. He was just about to go, and I was like, "Hey," and he was like, "Oh, we're just leaving." And I was like, "All right, mate, I'll catch you next time." And he goes, "Oh, I'll sub to you though, mate." I don't even know. He didn't even know who I was. But obviously, my Lions Fix It shop name gives it a little bit away. I'm not just a total retard. But well, I am, but I didn't used to be. So I'm like, anyway, he yeah, he subbed to me straight away, and then he just like he makes like cool videos, like a bushcraft guy, and he's a prepper, bushcraft prepper guy. It's quite interesting to like be into and know a little bit about, you know, like keeping food in your house and plenty of water, and because like power shut. I don't know how you're a bit up on this, aren't you, Ryan? But like I don't know how up on stuff you are, but like you do know like 2025 is the year that like the shit is going to hit the fan. Like this year is the year the shit's going to hit the fan. Politically, and all like riots and fucking immigration riots and all. It might not be like on every street in every town, but there's going to start being like crazy shit happening. 2025 is the year. It's been prophesied. Oh, my chat's disappeared anyway. I don't know where everyone's gone. Is it just frozen? Yeah, my chat's... It has actually frozen. Just walking from the kitchen. So... Oh, no, it's back. Is it back? Oh, there we go. Hold on. Whoa, here we go. Whoa, bro, facts, yeah. That's half in for the feet pics, yeah. I filmed someone who looked homeless and got 27 views in the short. They weren't even homeless. You just thought they looked homeless. I've got like sausage fat in my hair now. It's like use it to like style my hair. Got thousands of likes on Facebook for a video of me tripping on tree. I bet it's funny though. Are you just like chatting shit? I love bushcraft and foraging. Yeah, well, Mickey from Hampshire Outdoors, he's into all that stuff. There's loads of them, isn't there? There's one in every fucking county. One's like Essex Outdoors, one's like Sussex Outdoors. They're into Nottinghamshire Outdoors survival though. But I don't know enough. Well, I know enough to survive, maybe. I'll probably do better than most people. Because I wouldn't just reach for my credit card and go to a supermarket. I'd like take my rifle and my knife and like head into the woods. Yeah, it all started from COVID, yeah. So, well, it started before that. Lots of things started before that where they were testing waters. Do you remember the Millennium Bug? They reckoned all the like computers were going to go down. I did my hair this morning as well, like a fucking rat tool. Reckoned all the computers were going to go down because the year 2000 there wouldn't have been enough digits or something. And it were like, fucking what you on about? There's still 4 digits. 1999 is 4 digits, and so is 2000. So they're like, that was like a psyops to make everyone worry and think, and it was a way of seeing how many people found out about it through the papers and all that shit. But yeah, basically, COVID's just fucking psyops. I don't really know what they're doing. I don't know if they're implanting shit in people. I don't know if half the vaccines are like made of fucking metals and robots, nanobots and shit like that. Or I'm not sure exactly what they're getting at, but it's definitely fucked up, definitely fishy, and it's definitely a great big load of bullshit. Yeah, well, I know about the Cargini plan. The plan to turn everyone into like a single race. So they mix up races in together, black, brown, white, so they all interbreed, and then in 100 years' time, everyone will be like fucking magnolia coloured. Yeah, I've got a file on my computer called COVID. So every time someone posted something that was interesting on like Instagram or Facebook or something, I saved it into a folder and saved all this stuff. So I get what they're doing. I get where it's coming from. Agenda 21, then it's Agenda 25, then it was Agenda 2030. So we've got 5 years basically until 2030, and in 2030 things are going to be very different. And everything's been like, people are like, oh, face recognition technology. It's like, it's on your phone, mate. It's in your supermarket. It's in every shop. Everything's there. Cops are even using it now. Cardiff, they did a live thing, didn't they, in a big stadium in Cardiff. Einstein said there won't be any life after 2056. Quite possible, mate. Yeah, I think it is possible. I mean, this is the thing, though. We've got a choice in some ways, haven't we? You've only got to kill about 100 people, and you could change the entire like thing of the you could change the entire outcome of the world, can't you? That's my weird view on it. Because you know everything's prophesied, it's going to do this, then they're going to do this, then they're going to do. It's the Zionist Jews. They're using the Muslims to create hatred, and the white people and the Muslims will kill each other, and then the Jews will like carry on as they were and all that. Yeah, there was some. Well, they got the police to overstep their mark and start using stuff like martial law, didn't they? Stopping people going to parks and like, you can't be out for more than 2 hours, and they're like, how do you police that? That's fucking retarded. But what they do is it's problem reaction solution, isn't it? David Icke, apart from his alien stuff, he's been right for fucking years. I was talking about this years ago. He gave a list of all the countries that the UK would invade because they weren't running on the gold standard currency. Yeah, contactless payments, one currency, yeah. That's why I always go to cash machine. But I still have to use my card, don't I? Yeah, well, this is what the UN, the EU, the EU is the Fourth Reich, isn't it? Yeah. So we had the Third Reich, which was like World War II when Hitler, and the Third Reich, and the Fourth Reich is the EU, because it comes from, well, it's Belgium, isn't it? Brussels. But all the guys are in there are German, aren't they? What's his name? Klaus Schwab. Even though he supposedly handed it over now, but that he's only handed that over because he's a bit old and everyone knows who he is. But yeah, Klaus Schwab, George Soros, the guy who runs BlackRock, I can't remember his name now, but they're all Zionist Jews, aren't they? So they believe that everyone else on earth that's not a Jew is a goyim, and the goyims are like what the Muslims called infidels, and I think they're using the Muslims to create war, civil war, and then eventually, well, eventually everyone else will die and the Jews will carry on. Yeah. Reform UK has taken full control of Staffordshire, has it? Well, they won in, I think they got a majority in almost a whole of Wales. So I think Wales is reform as well. But this is the thing, the word reform is like, oh, let's reform the government. Yeah, I can see where they're coming from. But maybe that's just the sly back door into like reforming the change. Now the only one we're waiting on is the horrific event, which is going to make us, so there's war and there's loads of ways it's going to happen. It's going to become like a war with Russia that don't really exist. Like Russians don't give a fuck about the rest of Earth. They don't give a fuck. The rest of Earth could burn and Russia would be fine. It's got loads of natural resources. It's got its own gas, oil, lithium, loads of like weird little minerals and stuff like that. Its own food source. It's got like hot, Jesus Christ, cat just jumped past me. It's got like hot places down at the bottom near China and Mongolia, and then it's got like freezing cold at the top where there's probably loads more oil and shit. Russia don't give a fuck about anyone else. They're not trying to take over the world. They don't give a fuck. But they use Russia to make everyone believe that that's what's going on, because no one knows anything about Russia. So they go, oh yeah, Russia, bad. They don't really know that. And anyway, the difference is, chat's froze again. I think they fucking check out your messages, don't they, sometimes? But the only weird one is, you got to differentiate between the people of a country and the government of the country. So Putin might be doing his own thing, whatever, but the people of Russia, they're just normal people, aren't they? Just like me, you, everyone in Britain. We're just normal people. I don't stand behind Starmer. I'm not like, yeah, Keir Starmer, he's our leader. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about him. He's been groomed by Jimmy Savile. He's been traumatised. He's probably under MK Ultra or something. Yeah, but then who said that Putin said that? I'm not disputing that that's not what's been said, but did Putin actually say that? And that's what I mean. It's like, it's all word of mouth, isn't it? Like the BBC said this, or Channel News said it. It's like, oh, right, yeah, well, but who said that they said that? So it gets confusing as well, because the misinformation's so easy. To be honest, a lot of Russia's poor, and a lot of it's all forgotten about and stuff. But when it comes down to it, some of their country is a lot better than ours. So, all right, mate. Yeah, I'm just flapping shit with Ryan. Sorry, probably not that interesting to you, to be honest. But I appreciate you nipping in, Mr. Maxine. And when you do next live, I've subbed to your channel now. So when you do another live, I'll nip in and say hello. I need to like support you and shit. I need to do more supporting of other people as well. It's gonna just become a full-time job, just fucking doing that, innit? All right, yeah, it's all right. I'm just saying, like, you never know who said what to who, do you? It's like, where do you get that from? I don't know. Yeah, I can fully believe that Putin did say that. Well, the thing is, he's not killing politicians, is he? He's killing people. So weirdly, it's like threatening the people of Britain because of our government. And our government, we don't agree with any government anyway. So why aren't he just saying, I can fucking kill Keir Starmer? Like a man. Do you know what I mean? Mano mano. Why ain't Keir Starmer and fucking Putin having a fight? That'd be quite funny, actually. Putin would fucking murder him. But they use the people of the country as pawns to like better their... And that's what I mean. It's all fucked up, man. Alright, buddy, yeah. I don't always talk about shit like this, but I probably will eventually. But I really appreciate you coming in, man. If you do another live, like, I'll look out for you this evening. I'm probably not going to go live this evening. I can't be arsed with it. Yeah, well, that's fair enough. I'm just taking it as you've said it. Now, to me, you see, you've said it, and you've said he said it. So it's like third-hand information already, isn't it? But I get what you're saying. He phoned Boris and said, don't worry, Boris. I don't want to hurt you. You will be dead in 60 seconds. Fucking hell. Oh, Bozza was a tozzer. He's a crazy motherfucker as well, wasn't he? They're all bred, though, aren't they? They're all bred for the reason. They're all bred through schools and like picked out, aren't they, as possibilities for politicians and prime ministers to come through. Boris Johnson's dad's American, and he wrote a book on eugenics. White eugenics. Like fucking with people's genealogy by killing them off and stuff like that. Boris Johnson, apparently in COVID, he was like stamping his fists and like going, people will make monuments to me, blah, blah, blah. He totally lost his fucking plot. But my firm belief is that you get to be Prime Minister, you do what you do in your party up until that happens, then you win the election, and then you get into number 10, and the first thing that happens, Monday morning, 9 o'clock, two blokes walk in black suits with fucking black glasses on, and they just go, you are going to do exactly what we tell you, or we're going to skin your kids and rape your wife and turn you inside out and fucking shove you inside them both. And they go, oh, okay. So basically, from the get-go, by the time they've groomed them through Oxford, Cambridge, and all these places where they do those like upper class education systems and they groom them through it, by the time they get to be Prime Minister, all they're going to do is just blackmail them into everything anyway. So it's not them that do it. Yeah, puppet master. It's finding out who the puppet masters is, isn't it? But the whole thing of misinformation and flat earth and all this just crazy red herrings and fucking aliens and bullshit. Yeah, you're voting for a face, not and like I say, you got Keir Starmer in Labour government. That should be good. That should be good for working class people. Done absolute opposite, but that's because he's already. There's a famous interview with him, isn't it, where the woman said, "Where would you rather be, Westminster or Davos?" And he's like, "Davos." It's like, right, well, we know exactly where you're coming from. Then we know where your funding's coming from. We know who's paying for you. We know who's telling you to do what you're doing. Surveillance cameras, putting people in prison for fucking freedom of speech. Making hate laws, making like thinking laws and all that business. It's all 1984, isn't it? So it obviously comes from not the UN, whatever they're called. I can't even think, my brain's gone. I'm gonna fuck off so I can go to the shop. Yeah, And you never know. Yeah, this is what I mean. There's a plan been happening all the way along. There's a timeline that's just been happening regardless. And all they do is they waver off the timeline and keep everyone thinking, oh, that's happening, oh, that's happening, oh, that's happening, oh, that's happening. When all the time there's just been a straight fucking line all the way through it, and it's just been people behind pushing that agenda all that way. Mad times to be alive, because we're actually witnessing the takeover of an entire fucking global system, aren't we? That's what they want to do. But they don't want to do it because they want everyone to live free and happy and eat nice food and not fucking breathe in fumes and whatever, and be happy children and be educated and have a fulfilled life and all that sort of shit. It's nothing to do with that. Same with the greenwash agenda. It's a load of bullshit. They put solar panels up all over Britain, taking up farmland so they can't grow farm. They made the farmers poor so they have to sell the fields. Well, have to, but it makes sense for them to sell the field because they're poor, because they fucked them with taxes and stuff. And they already don't make, they make like 20 quid on a sheep or something. It's like, what, 20 quid? That's a massive venture for 20 quid for a sheep. Anyway, so they do all that stuff and put solar panels all over the farmland. And then the first winter, they all just get smashed by snow and fucking hail and shit. So they're all fucked anyway. It's just completely pointless. Like, if you really want to do things properly and put solar panels out, which I think is probably a good idea, everybody should have solar panels on the roof by now. Yeah, every house should have its own solar panels, its own wind farm, and its own battery source. That should just be standard. But then you're becoming independent from the power grid, aren't you? And so you know that they're not trying to help you and make things greener. They're just trying to help themselves. Yeah, the Cargini plan, and what was the other one? The guy who wrote it all down. World War One, World War Two, World War Three. He was a Freemason in the times before Churchill, like 1880s or whatever. He wrote it all down, who would be. So the First World War was against like a communist thing. Sorry, the Second Reich, and then Second World War was against communism and Nazism, and the Third World War is going to be against basically the people. But it's going to be fought out between the Muslims and white people, East and a West thing. And at the end of the day, what the idea is that the Jews will win it all, because they run all the judicial system and everything anyway. They're just letting the Muslims take over for the time being to create civil unrest in Britain, and Britain's going to be the catalyst. We're going to live in the we're living in the country where it's going to start. You're in a council flat that gave you solar panels. That's a good idea, but yeah, exactly. YouTube, yeah. Well, it's all run by it, and it's not. This is the other thing as well, where there's a confusion lies between the subtleties, differences. It's not the Jews that live in Golders Green with like funny hats and like a little curly hairs and prayer boxes and all that. That's not them Jews at all, is it? It's the Zionist Jews, who were basically Satan worshippers. They worship Saturn, which they believe is Satan, which is why Hollywood exists. It's why all that shit exists, isn't it? Hey, who else is in here? Say hello. We're currently just slagging off YouTube while we're on YouTube. Don't know what that's all about. Oh, the sun's amazing, dude. It's beautiful. Get my shit together and there we go. I'll spin people out by like, we'll talk about YouTube and then I'll just show them a motorbike and it'll confuse them. Look at this, look at this. I bought this tank freshly painted off eBay, and the guy sent it in the post and it was upside down. So this is like an airlock system, so it's not airtight. So he put it in the box upside down and all the petrol came out of there and like peeled off. It was like that when I got it out of the box. And it stunk of petrol. And he sent it through fucking Royal Mail. Like, what a bellend. Yeah, that's my 50cc moped, mate. It's got 4 cylinders which would make them what, fucking 7.5 cc each. No, 12, wouldn't it? 25 into 4. 24 into 4, 6. Yeah, so it'd be 6 cc in every cylinder. That would mean that that would mean that my fucking pistons are about that big. When they're not really. There's 4 of them in there. Obviously, it's about as wide as that is there. That's what a piston is. Yeah, it's only a shitty little Honda on it, dude. It's got a nice exhaust on it though. Stainless steel pipe works. Sounds good. It's all knackered, all the paint's falling off. But I bought that for eBay for 800 quid with totally different plastics on it. So I took all bits off of the back there, I put a new back end on it because it was shiny. Even though everything's covered in this like weird pollen-y shit all the time. I bought a new tank for it, new front mudguard, then I bought this for it so it didn't look so crap. And then I got some Renthal bars, I bought some new grips for it, I had some levers on it, little clutch levers, they were like 20 quid. And then I bought a new throttle cable for it. That's about it. I bought some other bits and bobs for it, but essentially, yeah, it cost me less than £1,000 to put on the road, and it'll beat anything that's not a bigger, faster motor. Not that fast, but it's quick enough. Get you out of problems when you. Oops, show you the fucking. Check this out though. These, see where the indicators are on the back? I put these tiny indicators on it, look. Tiny little indicators. And then this one, because of where I've hung the plate, it's right in front of the exhaust, so it just gets black as fuck. It's just getting burnt on end. It's starting to melt. It's quite funny. Anyway. Oh look, butterflies. It's a butterfly. Don't go in the house, you'll get stuck. Nice butterfly. Crazy shit, dude. We had a few dirt bikes here. I've got a Ninja. I've got a ZX9 down there. Under this cover here, there's a 125 in there. Little shitty old 125, look. And a Spider. And then under there, look. I shouldn't be showing people this. That's my old. Move that out of the way. That's my old ZX9. That's a ZX9 Ninja. It got nicked and stripped. They stripped up fucking exhaust off it, everything useful, and I went and bought it back at the police, and it's pretty much wrecked. So it's just sat there. But yeah, still got a strong engine. I've got no bike. I've always wanted a Ninja. Just get one, man. Honestly, spend about 1,200 quid on an old Ninja. You can buy parts from all the time, apart from exhausts and shit. They're expensive, but KX, that's Kawasaki 125, yeah. CR's Honda, yeah. CR 250 and CR 500. They're dangerous, man. Was it a 2-stroke? 2-stroke 500, yeah, nuts. Want a KTM? Yeah, I'd get a KTM. Just get fucking nicked, mate. They're crazy. You can see it. Oh, it's on my Instagram. Got a picture of it on my Instagram. It was blue. It weren't even green. It was blue. I changed it green because it got stolen by a gang of pikeys. And I thought, if I'm putting it back on road, I'm going to make it green instead of blue. And then everything started costing me a load of money, and I just thought, fuck that, I can't be doing with it. And then I went down south anyway, and I ended up buying this thing. Yeah, they're just painted up like that. You know, like the ZX7, the ZX7R, which is like the famous Ninja that like they used to use it as a super bike when they used 700s. But you can pick up 636. You can pick up an old 600 Ninja. They're great fun. The 900 Ninja's great fun. The old Z7s will cost you a lot of money. Or you can pick up. You can even pick up a ZX10 for probably £2,000. The old superbikes cost nothing and they're fucking rapid, mate. Absolutely rapido. I mean, that thing of mine, it's nothing special. Nothing special at all. But I've done 150 on it on a straight road. That was quite good fun. I didn't even know I was doing it either. I didn't realise. It was just dead nice. Get a yeah, on the fireplace. Get a Fireblade. Yeah. They're great engines, man. Another one. There's another bike out here, look. This is one I was given by a mate. This is 900 Triumph. He just wants the panels putting back on. I've got the two panels. It's like one panel that goes from here to here, stops there, and there's another panel which comes down here underneath there, covers the engine there, and then the carbs. Carbs are here, look. I showed everyone on there. There's the triple carbs, look, because it's triple cylinder. That's what I used to do. I used to clean carbs and stuff for people. I'd sort that out. It don't fucking move properly. It's all seized up. It needs some. But yeah, I want to get this back on. This is one of the projects I wanted to do on YouTube. I need to sort shit out first before I get. I've just dug it out from all them weeds. There's loads of weeds all here, and I've just dug it out. You can see it's a bit of a mess. Yeah, it's 900 triple cylinder. Sounds awesome. It's a bit shitty old fucking superbike, like, but no, it won't win any awards. People won't come up to you and go, "Oh, nice bike, mate." But fucking rapid. I do 150 easy, and there's not many chances to do 150 on these roads these days. So you'd be lucky to get chance. But it can quite happily do 150 mile an hour, yeah. Yeah, look at this, all my fucking tools, look at that, look, all my tools are baked. Everything's just baked to fuck. All my hammer heads have come loose, my axe heads, that's what happened last night on the live. My axe head come loose and then all the wedge came out of it and I was just like, fuck, I fucked my axe up. Just for keeping it in here. What is it in here now? It was 40 in here yesterday. It was, now it's like 34, look, 34.5. Yeah, it's cool that I've got all the plastics. The plastics are there, look. That's the side panels for it. With the Great Britain badge on it. That's the belly pan at the back and the side panel at the front there. I don't know where the back one is actually. Oh yeah. That's the back. That's the front side panel and that's the back side panel. Something like that. I can't remember. But they're all there anyway. Some of my Ninja bits are in the back of there as well. But that was the colour of my Ninja originally. Yeah, plus it's been damp in here before, so they've like put up a bit of moisture and like swollen a bit over winter. Everything in here just gets mashed. And then I've got loads of bikes, man. There's two here, look. Yeah, do you want an MR2 125 pit bike in Makita colours? Quite rare to get Makita colours. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It needs a carb tuning. There's a O-ring missing out of that carb. But that one's starting up. Oh, it wants a new shock as well. I think they're 50 quid off eBay. But I've already done the back brake cylinder. I fixed something else on it as well. I made one of these for it, so it would breathe a little bit, breathe a pipe. Drilled a little hole in the end of there, look, so the tank can breathe. And then fucking bee in here. What are you doing in here, mate? Why did you get in here? But yeah, it's just chinky chunk Chinese ching chang fucking bullshit. Put lots in your exhaust now and all. No, it's not that bad. But yeah, quite a good little bike, but I never got it running and then it just sat in here over winter. And then under there, under my chainsaw, there's my chainsaw, my Parker chainsaw, 20-inch on it. Under my chainsaw, put down there, put them. else there? Oh, these bees can fuck off. I don't know why you came in here. Stupid idea at first place, wasn't it? Under there, look. That's the one that I built. A 250. It's a GS 250 TT. That my chainsaw looks like it's been leaking all over the tank. So it wants a new tank. It wants a DC motor in it. New tank. Carbs are clean, or they were. It's got fresh oil in that engine. 250 twin. So I built this for it. I built that myself. Quite a nice little piece of engineering, that. Little fork brace. So it's got no front mudguard. It's like a fork brace. Got the tracker wheels, SM Pros, put on the original hubs with stainless steel Bulldog spokes. So they're bomb proof. Made a little exhaust for it. That needs a bracket welding on and a little end cap making. Then I bought fresh Hagon shocks for it, rear wheel built. And then this here, I took the back end off originally. I took it off there, and then I re-welded it back on, and then I made this hoop for it. And then I made this seat. That's out of a Chinese motocross seat, that is. So it just wants a tank, alternator, a little bit of wiring, and then exhaust and front brake mount. But yeah, I just never got around to it again. But that was my little project for years. Pit bike spray coat time, yeah. Yeah, it's 1980, same year as me, same age as me. But I had loads of I had it all powder coated. I had all his frame powder coated. Can't really see it, but got fresh. It's got a fresh sprocket. It's never been run. Never been run since I put it down. But I just got these nice wide bars. Check these bars out. They're from America. They're made by K&N. Look, you see it? Made by K&N. K&N Super Bars. Never seen them before. They're made them for American flat trackers. So yeah, nice, massive, wide handlebars. Look, super wide. So just like loads of fun. Not very fast, but a bit loud and super fun. Yeah, I made the seat, and then I got someone else to. I made all the bits for it. I put the foam on, and then I topped the foam, and I put it in plastic, and then I got someone to. Got sludge on it there. I got someone to stitch it for me, because this stitching's quite hard to do. Even he'd struggled a little bit. Yeah, some of it came out really nice, look, and then some of it came out shit. But I've ripped it since, because it's been sat in here, look. But yeah, made that little, and it all fits in the seat hoop. Looks kind of cool. It's only a fucking rat bag of shit thing, but it's just what I ended up making it out of. So there you go. But yeah, loads of them. I've got two more out there. I've got a DR350. I've just never had room to do them. I basically moved out my missus's pad, what we had together, and I had like an old garage full of bikes, and I had to move them all, and the only place I could put them was here. So I've got an id outside, id in the back, a couple in there, and I've never had the room or the money to like fucking make them up properly. So then COVID, and then I lost my truck and my business, and I've not really done it since. I've just been like, well, yeah, I've worked down south and done lots of jobs and stuff. Got some coming up next week actually, but yeah, I just never got around to doing it. So, the way it is. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get a new phone, dude. I'm gonna go and check out the phones in the phone shop. So, now I've drunk my water, I'm gonna sign off and go and have a look. But anything you want to know about bikes, well, I know you know loads already, like, but any little things you need to know about bikes, or if you see one on eBay and you want to have a look at it, I'll look at it for you, dude. I'm quite into them, so I think chat's frozen anyway. Yeah, chat freezes up quite quick, doesn't it? But yeah, take it easy, brother. You fucking Ned. And I'll see you later, maybe this evening. If not, I'll catch you in someone else's live or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna bust now and go and have a walk down the shops and see if I can have a look at a phone. Might take motorbike down. All right, dude. Take it steady. Good on you. I know you're trying to type stuff and I can't see it. Oh yeah, there you go. Enjoy your day, man. Take it steady. Take it steady, mate. See you in a bit. Bye.